and welcome to the first edition of Rune Radio. This week we're looking at the new quest, Pyre, and we're also going to have the countdown of my top 5 monsters, and we'll tell you what they drop, how much that drop is worth, and their max hit, etc. So, stay tuned, and here's a little preview of what's going on next week.
Hey dude, can I borrow your Abyssal Whip?
No, noob, just go buy your own.
But I don't know how to make money.
This situation sound familiar to you? Do you long for the money to buy an Abyssal Whip or a Saradomin sword? Well, look no further. Next week on Rune Radio, we're going to tell you exactly how to make the best amount of money that you can at your level. It works. Just listen to this guy.
I have 4 dragon!
See? If it works for him, it'll work for anyone. So tune in next edition and we'll tell you the best way. Welcome back, and now on to our first article of the day, the newest quest in RuneScape, known as Pyre. Now, I've got the screen up in front of me. It's a members-only quest, as most quests that are released nowadays are, and the start point is outside a cave, southwest of the Pictorious Fishing Colony, and you have to speak to the Priest of Guthix, who's quite a little bit like a druid, in case you can't find him. It's ranked as a short quest length, and it's also ranked as an experience quest, so not too hard, not too easy, just a bit, kind of normal. Now, the minimum requirements, you need at least 55 fire making, which you can get to fairly easily, I should say. If you want to cut down the logs, that's brilliant, but if you want to buy them, your best option is probably willows, which seem to be around 18 GP most of the time on the Grand Exchange, and lots of people are selling them. But warning, make sure you buy as many as you need, because they're hard to get rid of if you don't want to keep them anymore. Now, the next requirement, 53 fletching. I'd also go for that on willows because they're still fairly cheap. You can either choose to make unstrung bows and long bows, or you can choose to make strung ones. But bear that in mind, you'd have to pay another 160 GP to buy a bowstring for that, to string onto every single one. So there you go. 52 crafting is the final requirement, which you can do in a number of ways. But one of the easiest ways is to buy a lot of flax and make it into bowstrings. Many people think that this is a newbie money making method. I did this when I was a level 3 or so, whatever. But it's not actually that bad. It will make you a bit of a profit, and it's not that bad experience if you can sit down and just repeatedly click on the spinning wheel. Now then, it is not that hard a quest. You end up walking through a cave to figuring out how to save the phoenix which lies in the cave, but I won't spoil the quest story for you. Now on to the rewards. Now, experience wise, it's quite a hefty chunk of XP. You needed 55 fire making, so you get back 14.4k fire making XP, which is quite a lot. You needed 53 fletching, and you get back 12.5k fletching XP, which again is quite a lot for an experienced quest. And you needed 52 crafting, for which you get back 11.5k crafting XP, which is really good. Other rewards, you get 5 phoenix quills, which are currently worth about 3 to 4k on the Grand Exchange, but are used as the secondary ingredient to make a summoning familiar pouch. Now, because of that, the price is expected to rise, as you can only get 5 of these a day per person, so lots of people are probably going to opt to buy them. So, if you've got some, hang on to them until you see that they start to fall. Try and keep them for as long as you possibly can. You also get access to the Phoenix Lair once a day, which is the newest distraction and diversion. You get to go in there, kill the Phoenix, which is about level 250 or so. It's not going to be an easy fight, but if you have some prayers, plenty of food, and maybe full guffin so you can keep healing, that will be a distinct advantage. You also get the ability to summon a phoenix using the pouch. Obviously, like I say, the second ingredient is a phoenix quill, which is quite expensive, so it might be easier to get the quills yourself if you do plan on making them for summoning. You also get the nice little sum of 1 quest point. Obviously, towards the quest point cape if you've already got it, to get it back, or if you haven't got it, you're going to have to get it at some time, and there's no time like the present. Okay, and finally today it's time for my top 5 monsters, so I'm going to tell you a bit about them and what you can do there. Right, Fifth is the Abyssal Demon, which you can find at top of Camfish Slayer Tower and also on the Abyssal Plane, that can be unlocked by using a fairy ring. It's a level 124 monster with 150 hit points, a max hit of just 8, but take plenty of food if you are planning to kill them. Now, you need 85 Slayer to kill one. But their drops are good. It drops an Abyssal Whip worth about 1.5 mil, a Dragon Spear, a Dragon Med Helm, the possibility of a level 3 Clue Scroll, which can be worth quite a lot if you get a good drop from that, and a Dragon Shield left half, as do many of the monsters in my top 5 today. Now then, next up is the Chaos Elemental, which is found in the Wilderness, right to the north in the members part. It's easily accessible by using one of the obelisks, which will take you pretty much right to it. Now it's level 305 with 250 hit points, and watch out because this bad boy has a max hit of 28. It's usually 14 groups, but it can be soloed should you choose to. But if you do, take plenty of prayer potions, etc., to try and, avoid being killed in a few hits. Its main drop really, is a Dragon Two-Hander Sword worth 1.1 mil, as of today, a Dragon Med Helm, which is worth about 70 or so K, and a Dragon Battle Axe, which will really boost your strength should you use it special. Now, third is the King Black Dragon. It's located in its lair under the lava maze, which you have to go past a few lesser demons and shadow spiders. Warning, shadow spiders drain your prayer, so take some prayer potions. He's level 276. He has 240 hit points, a max hit of 24 with his melee attack, and 64 with his dragon breath. Now that is only if you're not wielding an anti-dragon shield. It is poisonous, which hits 8 until it finally wears off or you drink an anti-poison potion. It drops a Dragon Med Helm, a Dragon Spear, and a Dragon Shield left half, as well as Runite Bars, and its main drop, the Dragonic Visage, worth 16 mil, as it is the other piece to the Dragonfire Shield. So watch out with that one. He can be poisonous and is considered one of the most dangerous, although he is possible to solo. Second up is the Cowfight Queen. Now that's located in the Cowfight layer underneath the desert. You have to go past a lot of Cowfight guards and soldiers to get there, as well as workers, which aren't quite so much of a threat as they're only level 20. It's a level 333 monster. It has 255 hit points in both of its forms, which will be explained later on, and has a max hit of 31, which is pretty much the highest max hit of any of these monsters, so watch out for this person. Now, its decent drops, it's known to drop a Dragon Two-Hander, but its main drop is a Dragon Chain worth 5.4 mil, as it's one of the very few monsters that you can get a Dragon Chain from. Now it has two forms. The first form has a range and range and magic protect prayer, so that would probably be advised to melee it. In its second form, once you've killed the first form, it will be reborn into its second form, which only uses protect from melee, so there I'd advise that you use either range or mage of ancient magics, whatever it would be. Now then, top of the list, for one very good reason, the Mithril Dragon. Now he's located in the Ancient Cavern, which you have to get to a certain point in your barbarian training with Otto Godblessed to get into. Now they're located on the top level, and they are level 304 with 254 hit points. It has a max hit of 28 with its melee attack, 18 with its mage attack, and also 18 with its range attack. Now, the best drops from it are the Dragon Spear, the Dragon Shield left half, but it also is known to drop a Dragonic Visage worth 16 mil, and a Dragon Full Helm worth 16.4 mil, but it rises and goes down depending on how many drops come. It also drops chewed bones, which you can put onto a Pyre ship in the hope that you could possibly get a Dragon Full Helm from there. Well, that's all for today on Rune Radio. Next week we're going to be showing you some of the best ways to make money in RuneScape. So if you're a little short on cash, tune in next edition and we'll tell you how to make cash fast. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.